always what the kids put was the biggest impact. They really can relate because it's someone their own age, and it's just amazing. So I want to ask Zephyr to come up and just thank him, because it didn't dawn on me until, I know it's going to get choked up. Our new volunteer, Zephyr and I were riding home one night, and she wanted to see the movie because she hadn't been sent to the program, so I showed it to her. And he was in the back seat, and he goes, "I love seeing that." And I'm like, wow, it never dawned on me that not only did he live through this tragedy in the first place, but every time he comes every month, he has to relive it. And he's just done such a great job to really be a role model. He's been clean and sober since this happened. He really helps the other kids, and they really can relate to seeing someone that actually doesn't need to do drugs and can live a healthy life. So I really want to thank him for all of his help. And similarly, when Zephyr had to go away to prison and couldn't help in the program, I read in the newspaper about a girl who had a similar incident happen. And so I'm going to ask Alicia Geist to come up, and she's going to tell you about her story.
Hi, I'm Alicia Geist. On Thanksgiving night of 2008, me and two of my girlfriends wanted to go out to a party. We were hanging out drinking until about 1 in the morning, and then my two friends wanted to go back to her house and go to sleep, so I let them take my car and drive back to her house, and I slept at the party. I went to sleep around 3 or so in the morning, and about 8 in the morning, I got a ride back to her house. When I got there, we were all just hanging out and talking, and since we were up so early, we normally slept till like 12 in the afternoon, we decided that we wanted to go and get breakfast. So we got in my car and I was driving, and my one friend Christy was in the front seat, and our other friend Tasia was in the back passenger seat. And after about maybe half a mile down the road, I was coming out of a turn, and I lost control of my car, and I overcorrected my wheel, and I slammed on my brakes, and my car spun and hit into a tree. And where it hit directly on the back passenger side. So pretty much my friend in the back seat got the full impact of the hit. And all the doors were jammed, so we had to crawl out of the car through the window where the car hit, because it was the only way to get out. And a truck stopped and called the police for us. And me and my friend were taken to the hospital in an ambulance, and our other friend in the back seat was airlifted to another hospital. While we were in the hospital, the police came and they were asking me questions, and they took my blood, which I gave to them voluntarily because I didn't feel drunk and I didn't think that there would be alcohol in my system anymore. And then I was released to go home. And later that day, I got a phone call saying that my friend Tasia died in the hospital that day. I went to her funeral, and that was really tough because I wanted to be there for her, but I felt like I didn't deserve to be there. And that was the first time I ever met her parents. And everyone was very sympathetic with me at first, until about 3 months later when my blood test came back that I still had 0.08 alcohol in my system from drinking at the party the night before. And I was arrested and charged with vehicular manslaughter. And people's opinions of me changed obviously after that. And then it took about a year for everything to go on, and I was sentenced to 6 months in jail and 5 years probation. And then, like Marie said, when I was in jail, she sent me a letter asking me if I would go to her program, and she also sent me a letter that Zephyr wrote to me from prison asking me if I would help out and everything. So the first time I ever helped out, I was actually in jail, and my orange jumpsuit, and I had to go and talk to the kids. And then when I got out, I started volunteering and helping her and speaking and everything like that. And I've been helping ever since for almost the past 2 years now. So that's my story. And Kim Jordan, another volunteer from the program, is going to come and tell you about her experience with the program and interlock devices.